Okay guys, as you can see right now we are in setup J, and J is basically adjusting the cyclic pitch for the heli, and we have to set that to 7 degrees. This is also a stage where you set 0 degrees pitch on your blades initially. As you can see, all the servos are centered and the swash plate is leveled automatically when you go into setup J. So firstly you're going to place your heli just like this, mount a pitch gauge, and make sure by adjusting this linkage and this linkage that both the blades have got 0 pitch. After selecting that, you mount your pitch gauge again on the ahead blade and set it for 7 degrees. As soon as you set it for 7 degrees, you're gonna move your aileron stick so as to get exact 7 degrees on your blades. And as you can see, the swash plate tilts, and you can go back by moving the aileron stick to the other direction. As soon as you get 7 degrees on your blades, leave the swash plate to that position, and as you can see, the status LED indicates blue. That means the head geometry for this setup is perfect. In case the status LED is red or purple, that means the head geometry is incorrect, and you may want to change the lengths of these linkages right here, the 3 swash plate linkages. Now as we have set up 7 degrees as the cyclic pitch, we are going to save this and move into setup K. Okay, so as you see, we are into setup K, and this is to adjust the pitch curve, and this is to adjust the pitch range of your helicopter. So what we're going to do again over here is we're going to place the helicopter just like this, mount a pitch gauge right here and set it for 12 degrees. Then we're going to move our throttle stick fully up and see how many degrees are we getting on our blades. If you're not getting 12 degrees, we are going to move our rudder stick to increase the amount of total pitch. As you can see, as I'm moving my rudder stick to the right, the pitch is increasing and increasing. Once you get plus 12 degrees, you're going to leave it there, and now we are going to set minus 12 degrees. So to do this, we are going to move the throttle stick down, completely down, and again going to mount a pitch gauge over right here and set minus 12. In case we're not going to get minus 12, again we are going to move the rudder stick, and as you can see, the swash plate is moving more down. We're going to move the rudder stick till we get minus 12 degrees, and then as soon as we get minus 12 degrees, we're going to leave it over there. That is it for setup K. I'm going to save this and now move to setup L. Okay, so now we are in setup L, and this is basically adjusting the swash plate limit. So over here we have to set the maximum travel of the swash plate without letting the swash plate or the servos or the linkages bind. So in this we are going to move the throttle stick, aileron stick and elevator stick all to its extremes and make sure we are getting no binding anywhere. As you can see right now, I'm not getting binding anywhere. None of my servos are touching or binding anywhere. So I'm going to increase it more. To increase it, again you're going to move the rudder stick. See, as you can see, the swash plate is moving more and more, but as you can see, it's binding right now. So I'm going to back it off a little bit and leave it here. as you can see, I put my throttle stick totally down, and my swash plate and my servos, none of them are binding. Again, you can put your throttle stick totally up, move the aileron elevator stick to its limits, and check if any of the linkages are binding. As you can see right now, nothing is binding, so I'm going to leave it right there, and I'm going to save the setting. And now we're going to go to setup M. Okay, so setup M, we are in setup M right now, and this setup is basically checking the sensors for the aileron and elevator. To do this, to check if our sensing is correct, I'm going to tilt my helicopter forward. When I tilt my helicopter forward, the elevator servo should go down and my aileron and pitch servo should go up. So as you can see, my elevator servo went down and my aileron and pitch servo went up. So that means my elevator gyro sensing is correct. Now let us check the aileron gyro sensing. To check that, I'm going to tilt my helicopter now to the right. So my aileron servo right here will go down, the pitch servo will go up, and the elevator servo will stay neutral. So as you see, I moved my helicopter to the right and the aileron servo goes down. It compensates in the opposite direction. So this is correct. Now as you can see, the status LED is purple. This gyro offers 4 sets of possible sensing, that is purple right here, which is indicated. In this, the sensor direction of the elevator is reversed and the aileron is also reversed. Now if I move my rudder stick, it goes off. Off indicates that both the sensors are now normal. But as you can see, in position off, if I tilt my helicopter forward, the gyro is not sensing in the right direction. As you can see, the elevator servo is going up as I move my heli forward, which is incorrect. Status LED, when it turns red, that means the sensor direction of elevator is reversed and the aileron stays normal. So in case your elevator gyro sensing only needs reversing, then you set it up to status LED red, leaving the aileron to normal, as your gyro would perform normally. One more possibility is where your aileron needs reversing and elevator stays normal. So to do this, you go to status LED blue by moving the rudder stick again. As you can see, status LED has gone blue, and now the elevator direction is normal and the aileron is reversed. But again, for me, this is going to be incorrect, as you see here, and I need to set this back to purple. And now I set it back to purple, and as you see, when I move my helicopter ahead, my elevator goes down, and when I move to the right, my aileron goes down right here. So the gyro for the aileron and elevator is sensing in the right direction. And now we're going to save this and move on to the last step, that is setup N.